Hello and welcome to another Royal Reviewer channel episode. Today is the 2nd of May 2020 and it is Princess Charlotte's 5th birthday. Last night at 10:30 p.m, a photographic embargo was lifted and Kensington Palace tweeted, "The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are very pleased to share 4 new photographs of Princess Charlotte ahead of her 5th birthday tomorrow," which is of course today. The images were taken by the Duchess as the family helped to pack up and deliver food packages for isolated pensioners in the local area. And of course they shared 4 new photographs, which I will be showing on the channel somewhere in the screens, either after or before. I made a video last night, so if you want to go and check out that video, just hop on over. It's the video prior to this one, and you will see all the photographs as I broadcast it last night. The photographs show an adorable looking Princess Charlotte in a beautiful dress, which I am led to believe has already sold out. Now, there's been lots of photographs going around on Twitter in particular where people are comparing Princess Charlotte to other royals. Some people are saying that she is a dead ringer for Princess Margaret's daughter, Lady Sarah Chateau, and I can most definitely see a striking resemblance. Some other people are sharing photographs of Princess Charlotte compared to Prince William. Again, I can see a striking resemblance. However, I have always said that I think she has the look of Diana. Not all the features, not all of her features look like Diana, but I think certainly in mannerisms, the way that she does that kind of looking down smile is very much reminiscent of Diana. I've heard other people say that she looks like the Queen, so let me know in the comments below, who do you think Princess Charlotte most resembles? Also, there's been a lot of talk in the comments of my previous video about why Princess Charlotte is not wearing a mask. In the UK, it is not compulsory when you go outside to wear a mask. Some people do by choice, but it is not a legal requirement. Today, on Princess Charlotte's actual birthday, Kensington Palace thanked everybody for your lovely messages on Princess Charlotte's 5th birthday. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge are very pleased to share a new photograph of Princess Charlotte taken by the Duchess this April. Now, of course, all of these photographs were when Princess Charlotte was out delivering food packages to the elderly. So we can see Princess Charlotte in this new photograph, the 5th photograph in the set. It looks like she's carrying a bag of pre-prepared pasta or spaghetti. I think it's probably some kind of tagliatelle pasta, that kind of thing. Is it homemade? I don't know. Have the Cambridges been spending their time making homemade pasta? It certainly looks handmade to me. Princess Charlotte again looking very adorable. All of the photographs, of course, were taken by the Duchess of Cambridge, who is at this point still an amateur photographer, but I think quite an accomplished one nonetheless. In the original set of 4 photographs, we also see Princess Charlotte knocking on a door. Obviously what they're doing is knocking on the door, getting the attention of the resident, leaving the packages and then walking away. They will of course be still observing social distancing guidelines. In a different photograph you can see Princess Charlotte carrying the bags and putting them into cardboard boxes ready for delivery. The royal family Twitter account on behalf of the Queen said a very happy birthday to Princess Charlotte, who is celebrating her 5th birthday today. Princess Charlotte is the Queen's 5th great-grandchild. To mark the day, Kensington Royal have released new photos of Princess Charlotte taken by the Duchess of Cambridge, which we have just seen. Clarence House, on behalf of the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall, said, wishing Princess Charlotte a very happy birthday. And on behalf of myself and all of the Royal Reviewer viewers, I would like to wish Princess Charlotte a very happy 5th birthday. Here in the UK on the 30th of April 2020, it was Captain Tom Moore's 100th birthday. Now, Captain Tom Moore has captured the imagination of the whole nation and I think large parts of the world as well. He has been on a fundraising drive. He pledged initially to raise £1,000 for the NHS and he wanted to do that by walking 100 lengths of his garden. This of course captured the imagination of the media and the public and he has since generated over £30 million for the NHS. The Queen has honoured him personally on his birthday by promoting him to Colonel. I also want to show you what Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, said about him. She said that wonderful man, Captain Tom, walking around and raising all that money. That sort of thing makes you proud to be British, doesn't it?
You know, that wonderful man, Captain Tom, walking around and raising all that money. I mean, that sort of thing makes you proud to be British, doesn't it?
Prince Charles is patron of the Countryside Fund, which is supporting 62 community-led projects with emergency grants as they provide help in rural areas. The grants will support grocery, hot meal and prescription delivery, community shops, food banks and transport services, as well as rural business and farms. St Trudy Community Shop in Cornwall will receive a Countryside Fund grant to ensure its volunteers can keep the shelves stocked and make deliveries to those staying at home. In 2018, His Royal Highness met many of the volunteers during their annual visit to Devon and Cornwall. An additional grant was also awarded to the Farming Community Network to allow them to increase their helpline provision, supporting the farmers and farming families through difficult times. The charity has seen an increase in calls from those facing hardship. The Countryside Fund is working with groups across the UK, from the Western Isles to the Isle of Wight. Back to Colonel Tom Moore, the royal family tweeted on behalf of the Queen. This morning, the Queen's personal representative in Bedfordshire delivered a birthday card to Captain Tom Moore from Her Majesty. Today, we join people across the UK and around the world in wishing Captain Tom Moore a very happy 100th birthday. If you live in the UK and you are lucky enough to reach your 100th birthday milestone, yourself or your family can apply to the palace to receive a 100th birthday card from the Queen. I can now read you Colonel Tom Moore's birthday card from the Queen. It reads, "I am so pleased to know that you are celebrating your 100th birthday on the 30th of April 2020. I was also most interested to hear of your recent fundraising efforts for NHS charities. Together at this difficult time, I send my congratulations and best wishes to you on such a special occasion. Signed, Elizabeth R." It was addressed to Captain Thomas Moore, but like I say, the Queen personally promoted him to Colonel. On May the 1st, it was revealed by the royal family that the Countess of Wessex has written for the Women's Institute Life magazine, paying tribute to the efforts and spirit of the Women's Institute. Her Royal Highness was due to attend the Women's Institute annual general meeting in June. Sophie writes, "The last time I attended the Women's Institute annual meeting was when I accompanied Her Majesty the Queen and Her Royal Highness the Princess Royal to the centenary meeting at the Royal Albert Hall in 2015. It was a wonderful celebration of one of the most treasured societies, and I remember fondly that cake moment at the end. So with these happy memories, it is hugely disappointing not to be able to join you all at this year's annual meeting. However, I am delighted to be offering these few words. The current situation the nation is enduring is affecting everyone in so many ways. Women's Institute members are meeting these new challenges head on, finding new channels of maintaining connections with members through technology, as well as creating opportunities to help your communities. Whether it be swapping recipes, shopping for the elderly, or alleviating loneliness, I have heard wonderful stories of acts of kindness and morale-boosting activities. For example, the Ridwares Women's Institute Staffordshire Federation delivered 50 bunches of daffodils to self-isolating vulnerable people, and Seagirls Women's Institute Cornwall Federation have been delivering free meals. Members have also been answering the call of the NHS voluntary service to help deliver food or medication, move equipment, and be on hand for additional assistance. Of course, this did not come as a surprise. It's in the Women's Institute DNA to help those in need and be active and strong in a crisis. Our country is so lucky to have an organisation such as the Women's Institute, which at a time like this proves its worth in countless ways. Just as the WI played its part in the war effort in the 1940s, I know that in the weeks and months ahead you will make a remarkable contribution to the home effort. Thank you all for stepping up and showing yet again that our women are the heart and soul of this beautiful country. I'm immensely proud of the Women's Institute for your creativity, generosity and tenacity, and I know you will continue to meet this challenge with hope and community. Signed, Sophie." NHS Harlow celebrated their 55th anniversary this week, after helping and serving the communities of West Essex and East Hertfordshire for many generations. On the 55th anniversary of the opening of the Princess Alexandra Hospital, I send to you all my very best wishes. Princess Alexandra, the Queen's cousin, officially opened the Princess Alexandra Hospital on April the 27th, 1965, and celebrated with them again this week, marking the occasion with a letter of support. Her Royal Highness thanked all of the NHS workers for continuing their work during these difficult times. On the 30th of April, it was Thankful Thursday, and the royal family tweeted, "Every Thursday we want to thank and celebrate the essential public service workers keeping our nation going. This Thankful Thursday, let's recognise everyone working across utilities, communication and financial services." After yesterday's National Postal Workers Day, we're sending a huge thank you to all the postal workers keeping us connected during these exceptional circumstances. We see a photograph of the Queen visiting South Western District Post Office in 1975. A sincere thank you to everyone, from oil, gas, electricity, water and internet engineers, to the emergency call handlers, to the rubbish collectors and road sweepers. Thank you. Share a photograph of the Queen meeting 999 operators at Strathclyde Fire Brigade's Control Centre in 2001. The Woking Food Bank welcomed Her Royal Highness the Countess of Wessex to their warehouse facility at Shearwater on Tuesday the 28th of April to join volunteers packing emergency food parcels. The food packages will go to the vulnerable. On Friday, the court circular recorded that the Duke of Cambridge this afternoon held a meeting with the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, who is the Prime Minister of the UK, via telephone. There we have the conclusion of the last few days of royal stories. For next week, I'm thinking of changing up the channel a little bit. I'm going to be focusing less on the royal news stories and more on what interests me in particular. But I am open to suggestions, so if you would like to see videos on anything in particular, do leave a comment in the comment section below. The tiara worn today is a Duchess Augusta tiara, which is the original tiara that Queen Mary drew for inspiration for the current Cambridge Lovers Knot tiara. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media and also hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload a new video. Also, please do remember to subscribe to the channel. So, from me in Shropshire, mwah to you all and goodbye.